In 500 feet, turn left onto Potomac U Road.
Alright, so this is where things are going to get a little bit more tricky. We're going to be turning on a one-lane road.
Onto Potomac U Road.
And this is going to be probably the highest elevation in all of Sterling. So usually you get some nice views from this road. This is Potomac View. And they're starting to do some construction on this road. For as long as I can remember, it was all trees. Now they built some townhouses here, kind of making it more like a premier spot in the Sterling Cascades area. But yeah, it's pretty nice, convenient. There's a free EV charger at the Harris Teeter over here. Shout out to Harris Teeter. They pretty much have free EV charging at like all the ones that I go to, so that's pretty awesome. They're usually Volta, so not even like the Tesla superchargers we're talking about. Other companies, there's a few ones that I run into, but Volta is probably the most popular in this area. So yeah, Potomac View Road, it's gonna be a little one-lane road. Let's see if FSD can handle all the hills and curves. It's not too bad compared to like Georgetown Pike, which I've seen it already do very well. But the rest of the route should be pretty scenic for you guys. So thanks again for watching. I really appreciate all the views. Definitely drop a comment if you're looking forward to seeing anything particular. Shooting videos on request, as long as they're, you know, doable. A little cloudy, but very clear day for shooting this video and making some FSD drives. Couple things, you know, I would say affects FSD, weather being one of them, construction being another. So just something to kind of pay attention to. Alright, so this is where it merges into one lane. This used to be all trees here to the left. They cut it down. You can actually see all the way to like Reston Town Center from here now. It's pretty spectacular. But I actually did enjoy when it was all trees too, you know. But at the same time, here we go with the construction. FSD being able to adapt. Nice job. We're gonna try to up the speed here to like 39. See if FSD can handle these turns. All right, sweet job doing that. Alright, a couple minutes away from the destination here. We actually got a Tesla service center here in Sterling also that they built, which is pretty cool. A little tip to any locals here, and if you drive a Tesla and you live in Sterling, it's not on the map at all, but they have about like 8, I want to say 5 to 8 superchargers sitting there, and they're usually open, and they're free to use. And I've, you know, used it a couple times. No one says anything. I've used it during the day while the place is open, so I'm sure they don't care. It's Tesla anyways, and I'm, you know, charging a Tesla. So, but yeah, a little tip for you guys. Because if you search on supercharger maps, you're gonna find the one on Shaw Road at the Sheets, and that's like our closest supercharging station here in Sterling. But yeah, if you go to the service center right at the front, there's a bunch of superchargers. So a little tip for any of the subscribers that are local here, also driving Tesla. But shout out to the PlugShare app. I think that's got to be like the first thing you download when you drive any EV, not even just a Tesla. One thing I'm really looking forward to is the native PlugShare app built into the Tesla, because it's actually better than Tesla's like charging station map that they have built in, because they have everything that Tesla has plus a ton more. And if you use PlugShare in your area, you're gonna find some random plugs all over the place, like in business parks, and like, yeah, they're randomly there. So for the people that have like range anxiety, download PlugShare. And no, I'm not getting paid or anything. There's no affiliated link for this. I'm just telling you from my experience. Download PlugShare. It's like a, must needed app for anyone driving an EV. And even if you don't drive an EV,
your destination will be on the left.
it's actually going to be on the right, so I'm going to have to take over here. Let's see. Anyways, even if you don't drive an EV, PlugShare will show you how many chargers are in your area, and you might be really surprised. For example, like there's like a bunch of EV chargers in this shopping center right here, and I don't think it shows up on the map here. Yeah, see? It doesn't say anything like charging station. So yeah, that's why I mean you gotta have the PlugShare app. Alright, so this is another pretty hot topic here, but I think that if I was stuck in a situation where I didn't know where I was and I really needed to rely on getting somewhere with using my navigation, I would actually prefer my phone and Google Maps through my phone than the car. Yeah, so you just have to like kind of know as far as like your range and where you're going, but this tends to account for range and take everything into consideration as far as like tire pressure, this and that, which is good, but it could route you to a charger before your destination. So if that's something you don't want to do, as far as time goes, I find Google Maps just works. It's pretty spot on. You can even add stops into chargers there if you want to, and I think that works a whole lot better. So I'm pretty familiar with most of my routes, but when I am stuck somewhere or going on like a road trip or something, then then I use my phone. Okay, so FSD did a good job about pulling up into the parking lot. Did a good job about getting into the traffic circle here. Let's see, it's trying to turn now.